and I did my promotion very rapidly because I was promoted as a lance corporal in 1990, and I was promoted to corporal as well on the 1st of July 1991. I am very proud of this job. As a Gambian, one should be proud as a representative of your nation, as well as part of the law enforcement agencies, as a part of Gambia police force. Well, as my Iris and mentioned, I am the flag to the regiment as well. Here in the force, the believe in discipline and the respect to the cinema. Well, here in the office, we work hand in hand. I keep our objectives and reforms as to have a better and correct nation, I can say. Thank you very much.
The nature of the job, I just have a recent one of wrestling that is supposed to take place at the Independence Stadium. Okay, I have been appointed here as the RSM, at one time being the most junior in front. But my command called me and said, we are not going to look on age or anything, but we are going to look on qualities of people who have the criteria of being an RSM. I cannot actually tell because I was not in the selection room when they decided to call me upon as the RSM. In my service career, I was enrolled in this force in the year when the Senegalese were here. And then after passing out, I was then posted at a unit called the Crack Squad. It was just like an anti-revolutionary squadron. After the disband of the squad, or earlier before the disband, I was selected to come to the headquarters by the then commander on appreciating my dedication to service to a very sensitive point. Then from there, I was selected to go to Dakar to represent the pillars of the gendarmerie, because at that time it was the Senegalese who said that let us send some personnel from here to go to Dakar and then form a group in various areas to be pillars. And I was among the youngest guys sent. Coming back, I worked here, and at one time when they wanted to open the criminalistic bureau, I was then sent to the police force earlier before the amalgamation. That means I am amalgamated before amalgamation took place. And I was there for consecutive 2 years. Then coming off the new Turkish team to the Gambia, I was called upon by my commander to be a representative both in the field and in the class. That is, I am specialized on crime detective, which is criminalistics, public relations and psychological operations. At the same time, a field instructor. With that dedication to service, I was at one time unanimously selected as the second person commanding the Delta Company, after when one officer who was from Turkey, Lieutenant Baji, was appointed as the Ops Commander. With my posting as in charge Delta Company, then came this posting. I was both responsible of the logistics of the training school on the side of the Gambian counterparts to the Turkish. Then I was called upon by this very clerk of mine that I wanted at the headquarters, appointed as the RSM. Not to waste more time, I am here to render service for my command, and I am of no doubt going to make a better stand, because the very IGP was my very commander here The outgoing commander was my commander. This very commander, who is presently here, Chief Superintendent Jaune, was my immediate superior officer when I came from the training school to the headquarters at the time when he was commanding the MT section. So I have no doubt of working with him hand in hand, without fear or favor, with honor, loyalty and discipline. I will work for this team. Not to waste much time, I once more thank Mr. Damel for the prompt request we made for having come to our Johnson to make sure that this event be a historical one, because it has been taking place, but without which you would not have in the next years to come say that this is the handing over parade without your own assistance. So I want you to extend this message to Mr. Damel of the appreciation of him sending you, and I also thank you for your patience of the coverage during the course of this handing over ceremony. I am RSM Commerce, and once more my clerk Bojang, and then my sergeant, and if you could some requisition that came into that is serving the community.
Yeah,
to the chief clerk, that is Aissatou Traore. And then you have his assistant, Private Basiru Sanya, working on the and you have he's working on the files of the tactical support group. These are the recruits on the preparation for 1994 Independence Parade and on the just platoon, the British grade, on their training at the training school. They do train the Turkish drill, and just a few days ago, they have started the British drill. And as you see them marching by the center in a quick form, just in front of them you have Corporal Danso and Inspector Borisani, who is the successor of the FTA, the Field Training Officer. The word of command is about turn of the squad, and as you can see, Inspector Sanya trying to correct some of them who are on the recruiting to be much oriented on the British trade. And the other platoon as well is also a recruit platoon. As the first platoon, they are also on preparation for the 1994 Independence Parade. And just on their sides, you have the private on the flanks, Private Gina and the Shushu. And behind them in the white side, you have ASPCC, who has done the FTA. And you can see them on the ice side, also doing ice front.
Very good. Dismount your ass there. Come on. Carry your ass there.
Interview of these recruits as to how they are taking them on board. Well, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to Sanya. As we see these recruits on the preparation for the 1994 Independence Parade. How do you see their skills as they have started the drill just 5 years ago?
Well, we thank you very, very much because we are very happy to have you here today. Now, these guys, they are here, they selected them, let's say, 6 months ago. And then they were trained, first and foremost, in the Turkish training team. They trained them in the Turkish drill way. So now, okay, since 91, the Turkish training team, they are here in the country as assisting the Gambia, former Gambia gendarmerie training school. Now, these people, they train them in the Turkish method. Now, for me, as assistant FTO, we do collect them together with my commander, which is the FTO, field training officer, is ASP CZ. Now, we used to take them, this is the third batch, we take them and then orientate them in the English method way. And this is the third batch we are hoping at all the time, they are the people, they are the recruits representing the Gambian National Gendarmerie on our National Day, which is 18 February. Now this intake also, we expect them to produce them on the D-Day of 18 February to represent the technical support group for the National Day Independence celebration. So the drill is something very, very, very important on our side as servicemen. So here you have my immediate boss, who was the former FTO. I am now the FTO. He is my immediate boss. He's now been moved to crime, complaint and crime. But moreover, you can talk to him. He has more idea about this drill than me. He can tell you many things about this field here. Thank you very, very much.
Well, good afternoon, sir. ASPCC, then Gambia Gendarmerie. And the present FTO of the Kajara Barracks. As Inspector Simon said, pertaining to the drill side, I would like you to elaborate on what we actually mean by drill, and when we talk of drill in the military, what does the soldiers trying to achieve in the drill?
Thank you very much. And I think basically drill is the foundation of discipline, and without drill nothing works. Now, drill is something that was invented long years ago, and as I was saying, is to be able to synchronize soldier, military and police-like manner. In other words, without drill, we cannot synchronize our efforts. Now, drill is something that is very hard, and it is only a guy who has discipline that can do drill. Those are the basics. And, right now, as you can see in the field, for the batch of recruits, you know, who have just been with us for the past 3-4 days, and they have almost completed the basic of British drill. You know, now here in the TSG, you know, after the selection, they got to go in the training school there and to do 11 months of training. Training is so hard that definitely all what is required, you know, must be achieved by a particular guy who wants to be a policeman, particularly if you want to serve under the TSG. Now, the requirements of a guy is so much important, and definitely I just cannot elaborate more about it. As you can see now, we've got them only 3 days ago, and they have almost completed it. Okay, so this is almost the time. You know, and as Inspector Sanyang rightly said, you know, it has been our tradition here, you know, from the then gendarmerie right up to now. You know, when we become, you know, the arm wing of the Gambia Police Force, the tradition is at the end of the day, only the guys at the training school, you know, are brushed and then being asked by NCOs and to be conveyed no only education for the TSG personnel. As I said, you know, I was the first RSF, you know, of the then Gambia National Gendarmerie, you know, and was done here basically, and after which I was sent to the army to go down there for a couple of 3 months. Now, after the completion of that 3 months, the first mission I had was to convey the then Gambia National Gendarmerie personnel, which were 10 in number, to Liberia. I was one of the most, I was one of the most elderly guys in age, and I think up to now there has been nobody who's gone to Liberia, you know, who has more service than me in the whole Gambia Armed Force. Now, I was enlisted in the then Gambia Field Force under the police in 1976. Now, I think up to now, I was able to achieve all ranks. I went to Lance Corporal, I stepped up to Corporal, I went to Sergeant, I went to Staff Sergeant, I went to Sergeant Major, I went to W1, then I became an RSM appointed. Now, the RSM is an appointment given to an NCO who has some criteria in him. Now, after which I soldiered second lieutenant shortly before the amalgamation. See, I'm the only guy who has done that in the whole Gambia Armed Force. Take it from me. Not the army, not the police, not the TSG.
I'm not saying anything.
No, I'm the only guy who has had all those ranks. Nobody has had it before me. Definitely, I'm sure it's going to be hard for somebody else to achieve what I have achieved, because it's so hard to achieve all those ranks. Yeah, you know, I was trained in this barracks. And I think up to now, since I was a young soldier, up to now, you know, after achieving everything, you know, after going through hard and sweet rocks, you know, I think definitely I'm a guy who's beloved now. And I most definitely advise, you know, the young NCOs to keep it up, because I know what it means being an NCO and what it means being an officer. It's so much required of a soldier first, you know, before you become a junior NCO. Before you come to the level of a senior NCO, and more or less a junior officer, and up to the stage now. I think I'm very much happy, and definitely I'm thanking God that I have assistants such as anybody else here as an NCO. You see, I think first of all also, you know, I will never forget to thank the IG, you know, and acting AG Chongan, you know, who were able, you know, definitely to send me here and there to go in for courses and come back. Definitely, today is every good thing that I have. See, today you see, I'm now here. Now, the reason why I'm in this uniform, you know, I'm sure you may have been told that sometime last year, after handling, you know, the field as the FTO to the police headquarters, the high headquarters in Banjul, and I'm now there working in the complaints and discipline office. The complaint and discipline office is no new thing to the Gambia Police Force now. It's no new thing to TSG personnel, because I have manned the then military police under the Gambia National Gendarmerie that policies both the then Gendarmerie and the army. Now, so being at that new office now is nothing new to me. And I think definitely I must thank God, you see, for having gone in all these bits and pieces. I think there is no single section in this barracks here, in as much as the TSG or the then Gendarmerie is concerned, I have not worked. So I'm very much delighted. Definitely. I must say thank you once more to each one of you.
That was
Yes.
ASP said, the former RSM of the Fajara barracks, governed by guarded by the Gambia Armed Forces Act, under the present FTO of the Fajara barracks.
We are now oriented. We represent them on our National Day.
Think that is right.
Think that is right at the hall.
Come and hold, Fede. Follow this guy. Hold. March.
This is the way of training. Sometimes you may give them a command which they cannot understand. You must have to be ambitious. You sometimes talk with them, sometimes give them an idea.
These are the men that the Gambia Police Force is proud of today. Recruits training in the field is always a proud. As you can see them moving in a quick time. trying to accuse in as what their instructions are. As you all know, British drill it is not an easy movement. It needs interest, potential.
Take direction left as well. Take direction right. Right. Go.
This is a training of the profession. The command is given by private Al-Husseini.
About turn now, huh?
They are also on the
Pass the hand. About. Ha!
Drill is a tradition in the federal barracks. It is the way that the soldiers enjoy.
This time about on ice right. Okay. Ice right.
Think about ice right now.
No.
The word of command is right. It's just a question of fingering your head, am I to the left or to the right, so as to receive the salute from the man taking the ceremony. This is the way they train as to be acquainted on Independence Day.
Get the view. Get the right now.
This is called the marching time. As you see them, when we talk of drill, we talk of uniformity. Everything is synchronized. And you see ASPCC is very experienced in drill. And he knows all the drills so far, the man who has undergone all the run throughout. And he is also somebody who is interested in it, because drill you cannot be a good instructor without having interest in drill.
Line up. Look up. Don't look right. Look up.
Look up.
Okay. Right on now.
Join him now.
Right on again.
Right. Ha!
In drill you can change your formation anytime as far as you are well attended in drill.
Run. About. Ha! Right. Ha!
Okay, hey. Let's go. Swing them. Combine drill.
Left way. Now we're going to have combined drill. Combined drill now.
Or let's do it. So go. Do the okay. So do small. Small drill at the hole only.
Break! Start! One step forward! March! One step forward! March!
This has been trained to them so as when you are on foot, there's always a step forward and a step back, so as to have an open order for the inspection of the design.
Squad! Hey! Squad! Hey!
Okay. Go in now. Right.
Back up there!
Straight.
Straight! Right! Stop!
Customary words of command. Move to the right in 3
Right!
Advance.
Move to the right in 3. Right! Stop! Red, we retire. We advance. Above, sir. Red, move to the left in 3. Left, sir. Red, we retire. Above, sir. Red, we advance. Left, sir. Red, left eye.
Okay.
Red, red, sir. Red, we retire. Above, sir.
Here you are seeing now this genuine issue down there.
Red,
Command
advance.
is a guy who
Above,
is able
sir.
to spot out because I think he has
Move to
the
the left.
mechanism.
Left.
Yeah. He is just among the guys who have just
Move
passed
to the
out.
right in
in
three.
order. These are the other two guys. You know, he is Private Jallo.
Private Jiba.
And he is Private Jiba. You see, they are all part of the package, as I was saying. You know, they are among the privates whom we have seen, and we think they've got the mechanism to become not only genuine interest but senior interest officers in future. So that is why we called them here, invited them, giving them the chance. And as you can see, they've been proving themselves, and definitely they have not disappointed us. And I think definitely they should be encouraged. Okay, come on here now. Somebody go and come on. Okay, now, hey, okay, let them come on. Alright, you come, then so come. Stand back. Step back. Now, these are also, you know, there are lots of NCOs. He is Kopul Danso, he is Inspector Chongan, and he is Sayimba. Sayimba is one of our guys who has just returned back from Turkey after spending about 2 years there on a basic NCOs course. You know, now shortly when he is a chance, and the guy given the room to improve, they improve. So, and definitely this is why we spotted them out some 3-4 days ago. And definitely what we are seeing now, you know, there is very little difference with what was being done today. Basically everything is the same. So now the troop now is under the command of Private Jiba. Private Jallo is the other guy standing, calling the step, doing some spot checking, rectifying efforts. Jiba, Jallo carry on. Jiba.
Huh? Okay, I'll wait until next week. Your next commando training. I'll join you for 1 month.
Yes, sir. Only 1 month.
For 1 month.
Correct, sir.
If I can pull with you, I go. If I cannot, I will
Yes,
go.
sir. But only the 1 month is okay for the commander.
Yes, don't worry. I'll do it.
Yes, sir.
No problem.
All right, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. This is the office of the TSG command, and he is the commander of the TSG. As you know, he is taken over today, officer, and he is the adjutant. Adjutant means the officer in charge of all